Happy New Year all, and welcome to the first episode of the new year in my Let's Play series in Better Than Wolves. Since last episode I've been busy in the filtering system for my mob trap. So let's look at the collection area first. So if you remember, this tower here was for the water screw pumps, which brought the water up to the mob traps. Well, I've taken that water stream and redirected it to use in my mob trap collection. So we've got 4 areas over here which are used to collect all the mob loot. So and there's 4 sides to each. So let me show you through. So this side here would be collecting all the niter from the creepers, and over here this collects the scrolls and the strings. I'll get back to the mechanics of this in a minute. Then we've got all the arrows, bones and ender pearls, and of course the spider eyes. And this side collects the iron ingots and the rotten flesh. I think there was another one there, yeah. And this side's a mirror of this side. And in the middle we've got the XP collection, but I'll get back to that in a minute. And once all the loot has gone through the hoppers, the final filtering is all the weapons and the mob heads, of course. So as you see, it's been busy. Oop, that should be there. And I'm going to build some what they call them, crucibles to melt all the iron and so on. So I'll give me a good steady iron supply for any future projects. And I just need to prettify it all, or whatever you call it. Just give it all a nice look, and it should be done, this room. But the filtering bit, the mechanics behind this is going to be a bit complicated, so if you bear with me, I will show you now. Before I get, this area is going to be for enchanting, so it's going to be for the enchanting of battle axes and mattocks and so on. But I need to finish off this mob trap area first. So this is the complicated bit. Right, if we start at the beginning, which is up there. Don't know if I can actually get there, but I'll describe it now. So up there is the water collection from where the mobs die, and all the loot and XP goes into the system here, which splits the XP and the items. So all the XP gets redirected to this XP collection hoppers for here, and it comes out down here, and all these hoppers filled with soul sand collect all the XP orbs, the dragon orbs I should say. And the power's off on these hoppers, but when you turn the power on, it releases all XP. At the moment it's a bit of a mess, but at least it works. So we've got 5, 6, 7. As you see, a dragon orb being collected. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 hoppers below. And as you saw, the dragon orb, I will show you how much XP you can get from this once I've shown this area off. So, as I was saying, XP, after the XP, the items are split. So all the items go along this path here. And come to the middle, somewhere, there, up here. So there's the first hopper. All the items drop around about here. You've got a wicker, which sorts out all the knitter. Next we've got some slats for the zombie flesh, I think that was. Then we've got a trapdoor which collects, I think it was all the string. And finally you have iron bars, which I might be getting this wrong order, I think. And then finally iron bars, which collects all the zombie flesh, I think. So let me check all that order again. So that's the niter, string and arcane scrolls. Bones, arrows, pills and spider eyes, zombie flesh and iron guts. Let's run back now. And all this is connected with power. So as the items come past and get filtered, they drop into the water streams. So you've got 4 water streams here. And they go straight into the hoppers, which release into some chests and below. Once all the items have been filtered, the rest of the items, like the weapons and the armour, come down this final path here, and then we'll go into the 2 hoppers you saw in the end room, in the filter collection room, and I can put them straight into the crucibles and melt down all the iron guts. As you can see, it's a bit of a mess, but it works. I've done the other 2 towers. I've been trying to tidy everything up a bit, and I kind of succeeded a little bit. So I will show you that now. Just need to find a way in. I know, if I go up the top here, I can get round to the other side. So, here's the other part of the filter room. And this has been compressed a little bit. There's the 2 towers either side there. So all the items come to the middle, and the XP gets split from the items again. Spot some mistakes here. Oh, I think I know where that is. Let's have a quick check. Oops. No. Yeah, I need to work on this a little bit. It seems to be letting all the items through, like the bows and tools, when actually it should be moving everything over here. But this area is pretty more compressed than the other side. I just need to build the XP collection system over here. I'll release all the XP down the middle there. So that's my item filtering system so far. I also need to add the filtering items like trapdoors and iron bars. And all I need to do here is connect all the hoppers to power, and this side should be finished, and I can just come here and collect all my items when needed. As you can see, it's pretty complicated setup. Needs a bit of tidying up with sidings and so on, as I've used cobblestone just to get this site to work so I can plan it out. And they're looking good so far. I've got to work this bit out somehow. Alright, let's go down and see how much XP I get from one side of this filtering system. So if you remember, I filled about 8 to 9 hoppers. So I've got 17 levels XP. Now if I turn the power on for the hoppers, you can see how many levels I get from 7 or 8 hoppers from level 17. There they are. Just let them build up a second. That's quite a lot of XP coming out. And it's still going. I think that's it, right? Let's go and have a look and watch how much XP we get. No, that's not bad. Another 20 levels, roughly. So 34, level 34 is not too bad. But if I can fill up all the hoppers at once, I should get level 40 maybe. And then I'll take all this XP then to my enchanting area, which I'm gonna build there. So I need a 17 by 17 room, it says, for the Infernal Enchanter, which I've got to build yet. And I need to put loads of bookcases in here as well. Well, I'm still working on the design for this room, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. Let's have a look. I've got so much mess in all these chests. I've collected so much sand and cobblestone. I need a really good sort out sometime. And I've got all these tools I need to smelt and so on. I'm looking for some filtering items, so I'm sure I had a trapdoor. There's a trapdoor. Let's put that in there. What was the other one? Wicker, wasn't it? So have I got any wicker? Yeah. So let's make that now. I always do that. Try to collect an item and I put it back in the chest. There you go. There's some wicker. Let's drop off some of these items as I've got so much junk in these. Okay, so we need that one, that one, that one. We just need to do the filth. So which order we got? We got slats. Oops. Slats of course. And I haven't got any sidings. Where are the sidings? Nope. Oh well, I'll just have to do that for next episode. But yeah, that's my filtering room so far. I hope you like it. And if you have any questions about it, please ask. As it is a little confusing as to the layout, but the way of doing it is just direct your items down a water path by 7 blocks, and the 8th block will put a water stream, carry it on, and then you do another 7 blocks and so on. But if you do it 8 blocks, it's gonna stop, the water's gonna stop at the end, so you just gotta take your time, get a really big room, and slowly work out your path. Like, for example, the 7 down here, that drops down, 7, and down there. And to split these water streams, you simply, can I get in there? You've got to have equal, so the water drops down here, there. Make sure each side is equal, like that. And it'll split the water in 2. And you can use the water for extra areas, like I've done here. So it's pretty simple really if you make sure everything's equal. Same with this first bit. So that goes down 2 sides, and then it splits out in 2 again. And that goes into the filtering system. So I hope you enjoy today's episode, and I will see you soon in, I forgot what episode I'm on, but I'll see you next episode with a finished mob trap, and in an episode or 2 we'll probably be starting on my cow farm or some other contraption I can come up with. So see you soon, and Happy New Year.